From Pandora to Gotham, the big screens are heating up with sequels, surprises, and one emotional resurrection you didn't see coming. Today's stories are stacked. We're talking fire-breathing Na'vi, a mummy rising from the sand, Russell Crowe swinging a sword again, and yes, the Fast saga might just bring back one of its most iconic faces. Let's dive into this week's blockbuster buzz. James Cameron just lit the fuse on fan hype with a fiery new still from Avatar 3, now officially subtitled Fire and Ash. The image showcases a war-torn landscape deep within Pandora, charred trees, smoky skies, and a fierce-looking Na'vi warrior with red skin and obsidian-colored armor stepping through glowing embers. No blues, no lush forests, this is not the Pandora we've seen before. Na'vi is rumored to be part of the Ash People, a new fire-based clan that will play a major role in the sequel's darker story arc. According to Cameron, this next chapter will challenge the moral foundation of the series. He said, "Not all Na'vi are good, and not all humans are bad." That one line has fans spinning theories faster than a banshee in a storm. Avatar 3 continues the saga with Jake and Neytiri as they face new threats not just from Earth, but from within Pandora's own tribes. Expect complex politics, emotional fractures, and the kind of world building only Cameron can pull off. The film is still locked for a December 2025 release, and if the new image is any clue, it's clear that fire will do more than just burn, it'll transform everything. Gotham's shadows are stirring again because the script for The Batman Part 2 is officially finished. Director Matt Reeves has reportedly turned in the final draft, and insiders say it's darker, deeper, and more psychological than the first film. Robert Pattinson is back as Bruce Wayne, still raw, still brooding, and still haunted by the weight of the cowl. Reeves described the sequel as a deeper dive into the soul of Batman, and promised that this time, the lines between hero and villain would be more blurred than ever. While official plot details are under wraps, fan speculation points towards iconic enemies like the Court of Owls or Hush making their big screen debut. There's also heavy talk that Mr. Freeze could finally get a grounded, serious interpretation. Filming is expected to begin in early 2025, keeping the projected release date of October 2026 right on track. Reeves is sticking to his noir detective tone, so don't expect big gadgets or supervillain armies. This is still the slow burn, rainy Gotham world where violence is personal, crime is systemic, and justice walks on a razor edge. If the first film cracked the mask, Part 2 may shatter it. From the sound of it, this Batman still has more scars to earn. It sounds impossible, but the Fast universe, nothing really stays gone. Rumors are heating up that Paul Walker's beloved character, Brian O'Connor, may return in Fast and Furious 11. And now, Vin Diesel himself has confirmed that reuniting Dom and Brian is one of his personal conditions for the final film. At a recent appearance at Fuel Fest, Diesel revealed that Fast 11 is tentatively set for an April 2027 release, but he only agreed under 3 conditions: bring the franchise back to LA, return to street racing, and reunite Dom and Brian O'Connor. That last condition lit up the fandom like nos on asphalt. According to insiders, Universal is exploring ways to bring Brian back using cutting-edge CGI, voice cloning, and the full involvement of Walker's family. The goal isn't to recreate Brian entirely, but to give fans a respectful, emotional farewell. Some scenes may show him from a distance, driving silently or appearing in carefully crafted flashbacks. Cody Walker, Paul's real-life brother, may once again serve as a stand-in. Director Louis Leterrier has called Fast 11 the final chapter of the saga, with Dom's family story nearing its final lap. Bringing Brian home could be the most heartfelt finish yet. Nothing confirmed, but if this happens, expect a theater-wide wave of tears. In a franchise built on family, one final goodbye might be the most important race of all. 2 gladiators, 1 reboot. Russell Crowe has officially joined Henry Cavill in the upcoming Highlander reboot, and fans are already sharpening their swords. The film, directed by John Wick maestro Chad Stahelski, is aiming to reboot the cult classic with brutal sword fights, mythic backstories, and a fresh take on immortality. Crow's role hasn't been fully revealed, but he's expected to play a seasoned immortal who guides Cavill's character through centuries of battle and betrayal. Think ancient mentor with secrets and possibly an axe to grind. Cavill, meanwhile, is stepping into the lead role as a warrior torn between power and purpose, caught in a world where only one can survive. Stileski has promised a film that balances sleek modern action with deep historical flashbacks. "We're building a Highlander that feels massive in scope but personal in heart," he said in a recent interview. Filming begins later this year with most of the cast and crew already locked in. There can only be one, sure, but Crow and Cavill in the same frame, fans may not want to choose. This reboot may just turn a cult classic into a cinematic certified event. After months of sand, screams, and set secrets, the new Mummy movie has officially wrapped filming. Director Lee Cronin, known for Evil Dead Rise, confirmed the news on social media, calling the shoot the most intense and rewarding experience of my career. If that doesn't get horror fans buzzing, the early buzz just might. This reboot aims to bring back the horror adventure magic of the original Universal classics, while ditching the bloated action of the 2017 version. Cronin has reportedly leaned heavily into practical effects, real stunts, and tight, claustrophobic tension. No Tom Cruise, no massive explosions, just ancient evil, dark corridors, and fear in every frame. While the cast remains mostly under wraps, rumor has it major horror star is playing the new Mummy, while creature design inspired by ancient Middle Eastern folklore rather than standard jump scare monsters. Early test screenings reportedly left viewers disturbed in the best way. Universal is hoping The Mummy revives their long-dormant Dark Universe initiative. With the success of The Invisible Man and now Cronin's grounded approach, they might be onto something. No official release date yet, but expect a 2025 premiere and possibly the start of a terrifying new cinematic era. It's been nearly 3 decades since the red lights flickered and tension boiled beneath the sea. But now, Crimson Tide is officially getting a sequel, and yes, Denzel Washington is expected to return. The 1995 film, known for its electric standoff between Washington and Gene Hackman aboard a nuclear submarine, remains a classic in military thriller history. And now, the countdown begins again. According to insiders, the sequel will focus on Washington's character, now a high-ranking Navy leader, pulled back in a conflict during a global crisis involving cyber warfare, rogue nations, and underwater sabotage. The original film's claustrophobic tone will reportedly be preserved, but updated with modern tech, global stakes, and new ethical dilemmas. No director is attached yet, but several high-profile names are circling. The studio's goal? A cerebral, suspenseful thriller that doesn't rely on explosions, but on silence, strategy, and the power of words in tight quarters. Think The Hunt of Red October, but through a 2025 lens. With Denzel fresh off The Equalizer 3 and still commanding every frame he's in, this sequel could be his most grounded and intense role yet. If done right, this return to the deep could shake more than just the surface. So which of these stories are you most hyped for? Would you welcome Brian O'Connor back for one last ride? Is the Mummy finally back from the dead the right way? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next big reveal in Hollywood.